No. Aside from for a while, we did have a popcorn machine at the first location and at the second location as well. So, and the bags were long, about this wide. So we popped it, the popping corn uh, almost every day when needed. So we had that available. It was cheap, I think $2, $3 for a nice long bag too. And we also had pink popcorn. I liked that from time to time. We also had Old Dutch potato chips, the ones that came in a box, and there were two bags per box. I did try them. I was not really a fan of that brand. The two bags that came inside the box were clear, so you got a pretty good amount per box. And for a limited time, towards like the last 2, 3 years we were open, we had Haagen-Dazs, individual bars. Each bar came in its own little box. They were 275. Can't remember if that was before or after tax, but it's definitely 275. I remember that. We had a nice selection of chocolate bars. And I'm I'm maybe missing a few, but the ones off the top of my head that I can remember was we possibly could have had coffee crisp. I'm not 100% on that, but I feel like we did have it. We had crispy crunch. And for those who live in the States, it's like a Fifth Avenue bar, but not as good. I do prefer Fifth Avenue over crispy crunch. We also had crunch. We also had crunchy. We had Mr. Big. And we had Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, the 3 pack. And we had Snickers. Now, the funniest thing about Snickers was I show up to work one day and there's a box of Snickers behind the counter. I think it was a buck's 24.36, something like that. I see it behind the counter with 3 bars missing. So I ask why it's back here. So customers complained, they bought one, ate it, and they said it was really stale. Like, okay, so what's happening with this box? Oh, well, we can't send it back because there's some missing. We already opened it, and you can eat them if you want. I was like, oh, hey, perfect. If I've worked 4 to 9, I'd have one around 6:30. If I worked 12 to 9, I'd have one at 3 o'clock and then one at 6 o'clock. And after a while, my mother said, oh, why'd you just take the rest of the box home? If I take them home, I'm going to eat them all in one night. At least leaving them here, I can have a snack while I'm at work, which is nice. And it took me 2, 3 weeks to get through the whole box while I was working. And to this day, I cannot eat a fresh Snickers bar. It was quite a while before I bought one, and it tasted odd to me. And my friend said, "Oh no, it tastes fine." And then I realized, you know what? It's fresh. I'm used to eating them stale. So now if I get a Snickers bar, I gotta leave it, wait a couple weeks, week or two after the expiry date, and then I can eat it.